we will go live on YouTube for Tool Tip Tuesdays. Yay! Hello! It is I, Jennifer, from Little Metal Foxes. And we have a guest artist with us today, Micael Marx.
Hello, everyone.
Right, okay, we are making sure that's up and running. There we go. Okay.
We're
Oh,
good.
awesome. Greetings. It is me, Jennifer, from Little Metal Foxes, and I've got with me,
Helen from Little Metal Foxes.
and we're joined.
And
Micael Marx from Unsane Art.
Hi, Micael. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
We are so excited to have you.
Thanks.
we are.
We have had quite a few students that have brought up your name and how awesome they love your work. Your kinetic metal clay pieces are just, they were just enthralled. And we are glad to have you here for a tool tip today. What did you bring?
Thanks. So this goes back to when I first started out in metal clay, and I would make pieces and fire pieces, and then in order to finish them, I would have to break everything down on my bench.
Oh,
Go
God,
through the
yes.
process of polishing it, putting liver of sulfur on it, and polishing the liver of sulfur off. And I would get liver of sulfur dust and little rouge embedded fibers all over the place, and I'd have to wipe everything down and start fresh.
And everything's
So
pink.
I started looking for,
Wiping it down and everything's pink.
I would have to, I'd say that I took a dive into looking at like a polishing system, and there was one at the time, and this is going back probably the early 2000s, which was like $700. And I'm like, no. So I happened to look over to the side of my studio, and there was a wine box sitting there, and I went, wait a second, I can make something. So I took a sheet protector and a razor knife and some packing tape, and I made the first polishing box. And I couldn't see in it, so I was trying to use like a light around my neck to cast light in, and went, nope,
gosh, yeah.
I'm going to cut in a porthole. So what that wound up becoming was this. And it may not be in perfect focus. I apologize.
Yeah,
but
you got
it is
background blurred.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Put it in front of your face for a second.
Unblur.
Like literally in front of your face. Put it right in front of your face and see if that'll unblur it.
I'm unblurring my background.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Now you can see my horrible garage. Okay, so anyway, so this is what came out of it. And basically what it is, it is a U.S. Postal Service Priority Mail medium-sized box with 4 holes cut in it. On the front, that's your viewing port.
Yeah.
On one of the long sides, that's what's going to bring the light in. And then basically your hands come in from either side.
Nice.
Awesome.
So
I love that.
The reason that I like this so much, and I'm going to try to talk while I'm holding it up, is
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties.
You froze. Oh no.
And I can't tell you, metal clay doesn't like being bounced off a concrete floor.
Yeah, no, it does not.
This contains all the liver of sulfur dust. It contains any polishing compound, if there is any, and it keeps your piece in. The best part is that instead of it being fixed like on a tabletop, you can literally wear it and work at whatever angle. So I literally lie back in my chair and kick back and just polish.
Nice.
So it has been.
Because it's lightweight, because you're not having some big,
and I can literally show up to a class with a dozen boxes and a roll of tape and a bunch of sheet protectors and a razor knife and make one for each student. And they take about 4 minutes to make each. And then they use them in class and get to take them home. And I've had students, basically cut the tape, flatten them, put them in their suitcase, and then pop them together when they get home. When they get dirty, you just toss them, cut the plastic out, recycle the cardboard. I've made them out of like plastic tubs that laundry detergent comes in. Those give me a really nice white registry background. They're a little bit bigger. I've made tiny ones out of smaller boxes where my hand and the tip of the tool fit inside. So the sky's the limit in terms of what you can use to make them. Having the 2 points, having the viewpoint and then something to bring in light are the 2 big ones for me. You could build a giant one and set it over your bench polisher, right? It allows you to have this containment system that doesn't cost a fortune
Right.
and
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you know, can kind of be built to suit depending on what your needs are. And then the great thing is it's lightweight and inexpensive. I mean, I buy a stack of sheet protectors at office supply store for, you know, $5 or $6. And I'm only using one half of a single sheet protector,
Right.
right? Because you only
So
need
you're talking
two of
like letter
the
size type sheet
letter
protectors.
size, and
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
two sides of it, and I'm only using
Yep.
one side cut in half to make it.
Oh my God, that's so
But it has
smart.
been like, you know, I had students to go, well, you know, then I built a nicer one with plexiglass. You certainly can go all
Yeah,
bougie,
all
but
out.
I
Yeah.
like my 10-cent ones, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
FedEx box, I suppose.
yeah. You know, the big thing is having enough room to get your whatever your rotary tool is and your piece in and your hands in comfortably.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you can build them out of almost anything. I had one student; she used a big plastic barrel that pretzels came in,
Yeah.
and then
Oh
it
yeah.
was super easy to work in because it was all clear. So
Yeah.
she didn't
Yeah.
need to do anything but cut the portholes in it.
Right.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, you can build it any way you want. But the basic gist of it is having access and light, and then
Mhm.
protection. Because again, it's going to keep little bits from flying off. So when I'm
Yeah.
doing stuff with the unitized wheel of grinding down sprues or anything like that, I'm doing it in there, and it's keeping the dust down by about 98%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about that too is that if you've got even a piece of paper that's a liner, you,
Yeah,
you can collect all the metal and put it in,
100%.
you know, keep your sweeps, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
recycle that because that's
Rather than like looking on the floor and seeing what's dirt and what's silver.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a game changer for a lot of people. I think the people in metal clay, which is sort of my area of expertise, jumped onto it first. But the more
Hmm.
and more silversmiths that I showed it to, the more they were like, "Oh my gosh!" You know,
Yeah.
like
So simple.
now.
Yeah.
In the interim, there are less expensive systems out there, but the majority of them are designed to go on your bench. So
Yeah.
you're in horrible posture most of the time trying to use it.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this is it fits the body, right? You sit at whatever position's comfortable for you and is good for your back and neck. And then, you know,
Yeah.
it's
I
lightweight
love
and
that
portable.
you actually took the initiative to like pull back from the bench and like do it where it is actually more comfortable and potentially more ergonomically happy for your body. You know,
Absolutely.
I like the
that's
fact that
great.
you could actually do this with like a battery operated tool, like out and about. So we've
Oh,
got
100%.
there's so many people that are working like at their booths at fairs and you know
Yes.
they'll sit there and they don't have a chance to really like shine or polish stuff up because of the exact reasons you were just saying. It's, you know,
Yeah.
flies everywhere and you know, and what if the piece goes flying off? But if they've got something like that that they can pack flat and
Yep.
with them to
Yeah.
the show and have like a battery operated polisher that they can be like la 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 la, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
working on, oh my God, that's brilliant. And for
Yeah.
people that have small space studios
Yeah.
that have room for additional equipment. They can fold it flat, put it away when it's not in use, and that's brilliant. I love it.
Thank
Well,
you.
great. That's what a great tip. Thank you, Michael.
You're very welcome.
That.
I
Yay.
know my brain's going, you can gift wrap it. So if you want to make it presentable, you can do this.
You can get a nice box.
Yeah.
Cover it in contact paper. You can.
So yeah, I mean, as a jumping off point for making something better, it's a great starting point. But
Oh
I've
yeah.
found like I get it probably about a year out of it before the plastic is just so, you know,
Yeah.
because you'll run a wire brush into it and scuff the plastic. It gets dirty.
Yeah.
I'll wipe it off. And usually by about a year, it's like, okay, it's time to make a new one.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, a whole year, not even just a month, a whole year that you can go with just
yeah,
this setup.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, even in a quick
Wow.
fix, you know, if you're, you know, at a school doing something, or if you're, you know, taking a workshop, or, you know, traveling and doing stuff, it's great that you can find those everyday objects, which I really appreciate, you know, using
Hmm.
stuff that's just, you know, in your environment and easy to get a hold of, and make it work for what you need in your studio. That it's always so, um, I think we again, I had mentioned this earlier. I think that we have this tendency to go, what's the tool that I go and buy that does this thing? And it's like, we'll go to the post office. and get a box and you'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So something that's, easy, cheap, affordable, and really highly functional. So yeah, great tip. Thank you,
Thank you.
Michael.
Yay.
I
My
appreciate it.
pleasure.
Thank you for joining us. And where are you? And give us a shout out for your website and what you do.
Okay, so I'm in South Carolina, just south of Charlotte, North Carolina. My website is unsaneart.com. That's UNSANEART, all one word. Not uns. It's unsane, not insane, is the hard
Yeah,
part
yeah,
for most people.
Gotcha.
And I teach all over the country and have work available online and in a couple of galleries. And so, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to teaching in 2026 for Little Metal Foxes.
Yay!
Yay.
Love it. Okay, we are looking so forward to it.
And I'm
we'll put a
copying
link-
down all your social links. So
Yeah, yeah. So we'll put that into the information below. Make sure you hit the like button. Did you hit the like button? And subscribe and ring the bell so you know when we're live. And I don't think we had any questions pop up. I don't see anything in the chat. But if you have questions, put them in the comments below. Let us know. And
yep. We had
check
someone say they could get the Costco barrel of M&Ms.
Yep.
Yeah.
The object doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
best
the
part.
concept. Yeah, yeah.
Love it. I love it. Okay. You guys have a great week. We'll be back with you next week for Tooltip Tuesdays. And stay tuned for Micael Marx doing a metal clay class for Metal Foxes
Sometime soon.
coming up. Thanks a lot. We'll
Okay.
see you next week.